Alright guys, so this is a Teach My Preschooler Learning Kit. It says that it teaches reading, printing, numbers 1 to 100, and math. Well, if you are new here, my name is Brianna, and go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button if you enjoy getting tools, tips, and resources for young children. Otherwise, let's get ready to turn this camera around and open this Teach My Preschooler Learning Kit. It comes in this little case, and let's open it up. So, when you open it, you will find little bags like this. And this is the printing. So the printing has letters, alphabet, lowercase and uppercase letters, and it also has numbers. And it comes with this little writing board here. And children can begin to learn how to write letters. Now keep in mind, if you have a younger 3-year-old, they may not be writing letters, so they may just scribble or do some lines, but that is still great fine motor practice, and you can progress to the letters once they're ready. And then this is kind of like a board, so it's easy to erase. Really cool because all you do is hit the back of it and that erases. It says, right, now we're going to open up numbers. And so in here we have numbers 1 to 100. We have numbers 1 to 100. Now it's important, just because it's numbers 1 to 100, if you're just working on numbers 1 through 10, it's just focus on that. And they have these little phone numbers and you can do some matching. So remember, children develop at their own pace, so don't feel like you have to go all the way to 100 in the beginning. You can work your way up. And this is a number train. It also comes with number cards 1 to 100. And my little guy, we're actually working on 1 through 20. So I actually put this in a rubber band, and he likes building the train with the number cards. And so he enjoys building, and then we just keep building our train. And you can continue as your child progresses or the student progresses to all the way through 100. So that is number cards and the number book, and it also has a number poster. So here are all the little phone numbers, which works great for sensory. You could put these in water and you can pretend you're scooping out different numbers just to make it more hands-on. And then another cool thing about the number cards is that on the back you also have the words. So this is definitely an activity, even though this is starting at preschool level, this is something that you could really keep all the way through the early childhood years as your children is learning to read and reading to learn. So awesome. Let's go to the next bag. And before we get to the reading part, I want to show you this other math chart. And once again, this is a progressional concept, but it has subtraction in it. But it has subtraction, and it also has an addition side, and it has these little counters, and you can do 5 subtract 1 by how many friends are on the swing, and then 1 friend left into the sandbox, how many are left? So you can make it fun like that. And another cool thing for math is they also have this little math book. One side is addition and the other side is subtraction. And once again, this is something that you can progress with as your child gets older. So like it has these little counters, so children can match the counters and start doing basic addition and subtraction. But once again, this is a progressional concept, so as your child is showing readiness, or as the student is showing readiness, then you can progress using these little counters and teaching them basic math concepts. So for reading, it's broken up by step 1, and it goes all the way through the different steps. So you have step 1, which is letter sounds A through I, and I'll take you a little glimpse. It says stop, making sure that your children know all the letters before you go on to reading this story. So once again, every child develops their own pace. And it really breaks down phonemic awareness by bringing attention to the first letter in each word. And it has teaching tips as you are reading the book. So that's step 1. And then you have step 2, which is also letter sounds. Step 3, letter sounds. You're going all the way through the alphabet. Then in step 4, you're going to get into word families here. And so it has the different stories, and then also in the back it has some pictures that goes with the book, and it has images, and it also has the word. So you have your word families to match with the reading of the story. And then you have step 5, the magic E. And once again, you have another set of pictures with words. And then inside of the book, you have your long vowels with E, and it goes all the way through. And then step 6, you also have high frequency words that children would see frequently as they're reading. And then again, it has the cards to go with it. And then on to step 7 and step 8 and all the different steps as they are learning to read. It also came with a Teach My Preschooler little canister thing, and it has sight words in here. And you can turn these into little games, and it has images on the back with the word on the front. So here is my honest review of the Teach My Preschooler Learning Kit. Now the first star, if I was to give stars, is the developmentally appropriateness of the kit. So is this developmentally appropriate for preschool age children? Well, I'm going to say this. I think that every child develops at their own pace. And so it's not so much of every 3-year-old should be doing this and every 4-year-old should be doing this. But I do think that this kit, it gives room for you to bring it down to your level. So like with the foam numbers, you may not be working on numbers 1 to 100, but maybe you're focusing on 1 through 10 or 1 through 20. And it gives room to either go up, or, lessen it down some. I think that it's important, if you are a parent or an educator of young children, to remember that children develop at their own pace. So just because all the things in the learning kit, don't feel like you have to tackle it all at one time. You tackle it just piece by piece. I love the quote, bond, teach, play 20 minutes a day. I thought that that's really good because the whole time you're playing with your preschool age child, you want to make sure that they are having fun, that you're bonding and that you're playing. And 20 minutes, that's all it takes. You don't have to sit down at the table the only 20 minutes. The only thing I did not like, and it's because I really just am not into magic and wizardry, I noticed that in one of the books, I think it's the Magic E, and then step 9. Anyway, I just noticed that it had like witches and wands, and I'm just not really into that, so we'll probably supplement that one out. But other than that, I think that Teach My Preschooler has a lot of good things in it, and I think that there's so many tools that you can just really take off and use it as a supplemental thing to your day. And so yeah, let me know in the chat below, what did you think of the Teach My Preschooler Learning Kit? And if you want this Teach My Preschooler Learning Kit, I'll make sure I link it below. But yeah, let me know in the comment, what were some of your favorites, and what are some of the things you're thinking like, I'm not so sure about that. Let's talk about it in the chat below. Otherwise, I'll see you guys again another time. Bye!